Professor Ben-Ari is amongst the 5 most quoted French neuroscientists. His discoveries on brain development in health and disease have been recognized by major awards. After 4 decades academic research, Professor Ben-Ari shifted to therapeutic research, founding and directing NeuroClore, a startup dedicated to treat autism. Professor Ben-Ari has centered his research on the co-transporter NKCC1 that controls chloride levels in neurons. NKCC1 is overactive in autism and other neurological disorders, and its activity can be reduced by an NKCC1 inhibitor. This inhibitor is also the most promising treatment among over 1,000 widely tested agents for attenuating Alzheimer's disease.
With my colleague Dr. Lemonnier, we have made 2 double-blind, randomized placebo-bumetanide trials and found a significant difference between placebo and treatment in over 150 children. This has been validated in 7 other similar trials performed by various groups in different countries. We then conducted a phase 3 final trial in 40 centers all over the world. Unfortunately, this phase 3 failed because of the heterogeneity of autism. We have therefore decided to re-examine all the values of phase 3 to try and identify subpopulation of children responding to bumetanide. With this machine learning program, we succeeded to identify 30 to 40% of children with autism who respond to the treatment, suggesting that the final phase 3 trial centered on this subpopulation will be successful.
In parallel, working with a leading chemical company and pharmaceutical experts, over 120 novel NKCC1 inhibitors have been synthesized and patent protected, most being between 75% and 120% of Bumetanide NKCC1 inhibitor efficiency. In rodent cortical brain slices, they enhance GABAergic inhibition and block seizures.
We are now seeking a pharma and investment to validate our dual approach, short and long-term one. The short-term one is based on the use of bumetanide to treat subpopulations of children with autism having the criteria and the items that we have identified in our machine learning. A rapid phase 2-3 with these inclusion criteria will be most likely successful, leading within 3 or 4 years maximum to a treatment of autism with bumetanide in the market.
Professor Ben-Ari is seeking long-term support to develop novel NKCC1 inhibitors through pre-IND studies, leading to phase 1 trials. A successful molecule would be a promising candidate to treat autism, as well as many other disorders.
This dual short and long-term approach has several advantages, including financial, by reducing the risks inherent to any clinical trial. There is no efficient treatment of children with autism approved by the FDA or the EMA. The second long-term approach will provide a novel series of drugs which we have protected, which will be efficient to treat autism, but also many, many other disorders for which bumetanide and NKCC1 inhibitors have been shown experimentally and clinically to attenuate these disorders.